Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I am your host, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states and Puerto Rico. I know you're saying, Stan, do you speak Spanish? No, but I have a group here that does. We have a Spanish division, which I'm very, very proud of, taking care of that community from a contractual standpoint. I am the pioneer of contractual guarantees only, CGO, which means we only look at annuities from a contractual standpoint. No hypothetical, theoretical, projected, back-tested, which leads me to the topic for today, which is, are you going to do an annuity dart throw or take a contractual rifle shot? And let me talk about that. In the annuity industry, there are some products that are dart throws. I'm not saying they're bad products, but I'm saying if you're looking for market growth, a reasonable rate of return. I always hear that. Hey, I'm just looking for a reasonable rate of return. What does that mean? Please be specific. That's not Pacific, Zeke. That's specific. Anytime I say the word specific, Zeke looks up thinking we're back in Hawaii. You know, he's from Hawaii. So, no, it's specific. Be specific. So you've got variable annuities that were introduced in 1954 for tax-deferred growth using mutual funds, of which the annuity industry calls those mutual funds separate accounts. Don't ask me why. Then you have the newest entry to the game, RILAs, registered index-linked annuities. Listen, I used to work for Morgan Stanley, Dean Witter, Payne Weber, UBS, securities license, worked on Wall Street, World Trade Center too. Been there, done that, understand it. But RILAs require a securities license, but I can comment on them, give you my opinion. They're just fancy index annuities, which leads to the third dart throw is indexed annuities. Index annuities put on the planet in 1995 to compete with CD returns, to compete with CD returns, to compete with CD returns. And the reason I repeat that is every Johnny Appleseed agent out there is going, you can get market upside with no downside, son. I mean, you can get market participation with principal protection. Come on, man. I mean, you can't be that doofus that believes that. As they say in Vegas, if you don't know who the sucker is at the poker table, it's you. So if you believe that exists, well, look at these back-tested numbers, Mr. Jones. If you'd have only 10 years ago, you'd have made this. Give me a break. Give me a break. You're throwing a dart at it. I'm not going to go into details of each product, but with each of them, there's limitations on the upside, and in a lot of cases, the carrier, the life insurance company that's issuing the annuities, can change the rules at their discretion. And with variable annuities, that's kind of losing favor for, I think RILAs are taking that space. The typical annual fee, last time I checked, was anywhere from 2 to 3% annually on a variable annuity, which means that, well, I'm going to get market upside and with this, where you're starting at -2 or -3 every year. Unless you're like Gordon Gekko himself, that's a pretty big hill to climb. Index annuities are CD products. Since 1995, guess what they've in the biggest raging bull market of all time, they've returned CD returns, CD type returns. Well, how's that possible? This guy told me this. How's that possible? Because they were designed to do that. Right now in the index annuity world, there's over 800 index annuity choices, all designed to get about the same thing, CD returns. Now, you might have an anomaly year where you got some more, but blended returns since 1995, CD returns. RILAs of all the three probably have the most potential for upside. But again, if you're going to your advisor, you go, you know what? I'm going to pay a fee to manage my money, and they hit you with a RILA? What? I thought you were going to manage my money. And if someone has the audacity to say they want to charge you an annual management fee on index annuity, just start picking things up off their desk and throwing it at them, preferably a stapler. That's insanity. So that's throwing annuity darts. I don't think you need to throw annuity darts. You know why? Good question. Glad you asked. Because annuities are contracts issued by life insurance companies. So if they're contracts issued by life insurance companies, we should be buying them for the contractual guarantees only. Not some hypothetical, theoretical, unicorn chasing the darn butterflies which they never catch. Ever. I've yet to have one person, I've been doing this for a long time. I know you're saying, Stan, this is impossible. You're so young looking and vibrant and energetic. Energetic has to do with coffee, Zeke. I don't drink, listen, I don't do what Zeke is in the morning. He drinks like lava juice. I mean, it's like from lava. I mean, he cools the lava down. I don't know. I mean, I don't understand it. The point is, See, I didn't lose my train of thought. I'm back in it. Right there. Annuity companies, life insurance companies are issuing contracts. So shouldn't you base your decision, rhetorical question, on the contractual guarantees? Yes. Don't buy dreams because you're going to own contractual realities. Buy an annuity for what it will do, not what it might do, which leads me to not throw in annuity darts. We're taking annuity contractual rifle shots. Contractual guarantees only, pioneer of that. If you go to my site and you run quotes, you're only going to run quotes and see the contractual guarantees, not some hypothetical, not some theoretical. Hey, Mr. Jones, if you'd done it 10 years ago. No. And on a side note, there are companies out there that have analytics that look at potential hypothetical index and Riley returns. What? I would rather you go look at your palm of your hand and you go, you know what? Look at all those lines. There's 1, 2, and start counting them. It makes more sense. Annuities solve for 4 things: principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. You ask 2 questions, only 2 questions, not 3. The 2 questions are, what do you want the money to contractually do? When do you want those contractual guarantees to start? That's it. That's it. Now, from those 2 questions, we can tell you if you need an annuity or not. And if you don't, we'll say, you don't need an annuity. Thanks for calling. But if you do, then we're going to tell you the ones that's going to give you the highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation. If it's lifetime income, meaning you're going to get paid as long as you're breathing, and we structure the policy so that 100% of any used money goes to your beneficiary when you die, yes, the evil annuity company doesn't keep a penny. I know you said, I'd never buy an annuity, son, for lifetime income, because if I died, an annuity company keeps the money. No, they don't, unless you hate your beneficiaries and your family and you want to set it up life only, but 99.9% of the people set it up where it's lifetime income as long as you're breathing. And when you die, the money goes, the leftover money, whatever's in the account, goes to the list of beneficiaries of the policy. At this point in time, the contractual rifle shot for lifetime income makes sense because life expectancy tables are in your favor, but they're getting ready to change against you because of AI medical breakthroughs, GLP-1s, whatever you want to call it. And as soon as the annuity companies can prove that your life expectancy is going to be longer, whether they care or not, it's going to be longer, which means the payments are going to be lower. So right now is a bargain for that. Contractual rifle shot could also be a MIGA, multi-year guarantee annuity, the annuity industry version of a CD, okay, so that you could just lock in a rate for a specific period of time. We have that on our site as well. I encourage you to go to my site at theannuityman.com. Shop around, run quotes, download the 6 owner's manuals that I've written, okay, for free. Everything's free. The only time someone's going to call you is if you schedule a call. If you schedule a call, it's a free consultation, keyword free. We're going to use our ears and mouth in proportion, 2 to 1, and we're going to listen to you, and we're going to provide the information, quotes, illustrations that you need. If you need to speak with me personally, I don't want to speak with him. I don't want to speak with an underling. I want to speak with the man. Then email me, stan@theannuityman.com. I answer all my emails. Been married for 37 years. Zeke, you know this. When you're married for that long, you don't really have a life. You just answer emails, and I live and breathe this stuff. If you haven't figured it out, everything that I wear, except my underwear, Zeke, but I'm working on that. Zeke's behind the camera, man. I mean, he's the guy. Has my logo on it. I mean, I walk through airports, people either run up and hug me or flip me off. I hate annuities. Okay, great. Call the Social Security Department and cancel that payment that's coming to you because that's an annuity player. Okay? Have I made myself clear? Zeke, I think I have. Hey, one last thing. See this hat? I mean, one of the things I do, I have all kinds of hats. But this hat, this light blue hat that you see, it's got all kinds of cool things on it. We got a bunch of them in. And I'm sending them out. If you're a client out there and you're watching this and you're saying, oh, you ain't sending me no hat, son, then email me, let us know, we'll send you a hat. If you're not a client but you're thinking about being one, send me an email, stan@theannuityman.com, and convince me why you're so important that you need a hat. No, kidding. I'll probably send you one. I mean, I want you to consider annuities for what they're for, contractual guarantees, not an annuity dart throw. So if you're at a bad chicken dinner or expensive steak dinner seminar, swallow the food, not the pitch. Think about the dude up there or dudette up there going, this is the best deal. You get a 20% upfront bonus. By the way, upfront bonus is candy for the stupid. It's candy for the stupid. It's part of the contractual guarantee, just part of that. We'll quote that, but typically the contractual guarantees, the highest ones, aren't attached to the bonuses. There's no philanthropists that get up in the morning and go, you know what? I really would love to just give money away. No, they're not out there. Not in the life insurance business. That's capitalist pigs, son. That's what I mean. Let me tell you something. The products are great. They're transfer risk products. And lifetime income, primarily based on life expectancy, not interest rates. Don't say, I'm waiting on the Fed. Don't. You're analyzing the wrong thing. Okay? Look, you're looking over here. I need you to look over here. Life expectancies. Okay? So, when you think about annuities, you own them for what they will do, not what they might do. You do not throw darts at returns. You take a contractual rifle shot at it. Got it? Good. My name is Stan the Annuity Man. That is Shooting It Straight with Stan.